We had you for a minute. It's a few things that you said that's out of pocket, bro. So you don't have.
He said he was out of pocket.
You don't have MJ in your top 5. Explain why, bro. Because when I heard that, I thought it was crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't have MJ in my top 5 because when I was 7 to 8 years old, that's the last time he won a championship, and I didn't really understand basketball like that. So I didn't really start loving the game or started really knowing the game until, I saw AI and Kobe Bryant in the early 2000s and guys like that. So that's why he can't be. I respect it.
Yeah.
I can go watch a highlight tape, but
see
what I saw and what I really felt and understood, it was like, it's the Steph Currys, it's the LeBron James, it's the Kobe Bryant's, Shaq's, and KD.
So you just saying from a standpoint of I watch these dudes. I know for a fact I don't have to go off what they said. I'm going off of what I know.
Yeah, and I think that's just every era though.
Yeah, no,
I don't expect if my son said his favorite player is Michael Jordan, I'm like you full of shit. Like
you don't even know.
Like,
you don't even know.
Like,
you don't even know.
You know what I'm saying? So I when other kids are coming in the NBA and they be like, yo, my favorite player is Paul George or my favorite player is this and that. It's like, yeah, I get it. Like, that's what they grew up on. Like, that's what they know.
I'll say you can't even get mad at that. A lot of people get upset when people get a top 5s and who they, but he's being realistic. He's going by what he really saw. Yeah. Like he saw these players.
So stop saying Hakeem the GOAT then, bruh. You ain't watch him.
I never said Hakeem's the GOAT.
You say Kareem.
I said, stop saying Kareem.
You right, I understand
watch him play.
But see, the thing is for me, as somebody that's been playing and hasn't really stopped playing, like saying somebody is the GOAT. I've been playing since I was 18, bro.
Yeah.
I never really saw Michael Jordan play.
Yeah.
So for me, the only reason I be putting people like Kareem and stuff as the GOAT
because of sinners.
Is because they sinners. Mm-hmm. So it's like, shoot, I gotta hold it down.
Biased, man.
At
least you openly biased, bro. At least you openly biased.
What you mean? Like, but
I'm saying,
even if I was not being biased, like just Kareem.
Them stats though, when we showed them,
like,
bro,
if you look at his stats, like that's why I can say it's something that he did that he had to be great at to have all these stats. This nigga his stat
nah, they crazy.
Look like a damn.
It looked like the dictionary. Like he got 10 pages on the dictionary.
But what I'm saying is, if you ain't see that shit just look like numbers to me. It just look like a bunch of numbers to me. Like
you absolutely right.
Like the nigga got 30-some thousand points. I can't think of one.
Yes, you can.
That damn hook.
That's a lie.
He the only nigga.
I know the move.
He the only nigga shooting hook shots from the 3-point line.
That nigga wasn't shooting them from the 3-point line, bro.
Damn near foot on the line.
See, that's why you can't believe niggas. See, when we hear stories about like Wilt scoring 100, I don't believe that, bro. I don't believe it.
Was it foot on the line?
I don't believe Wilt scored 100, bro. I don't believe it, bro.
I believe it.
Where he was shooting the hook shot from.
I don't think they was keeping track of the score, though, BJ. I don't believe that shit, bro.
It was. If you telling me you never seen that commercial where he doing that hook shot by the 3-point line, nigga?
A Kareem commercial, nigga? How old is a Kareem commercial? Think about that, though.
None of us never seen Kareem play.
Yeah, bro. Like, come on, man. Okay, you also said, though, did you say Scotty shouldn't be top 75 because he was a Batman? I mean, because he was a Robin?
Did I say that?
Nigga said that today.
You said that today?
He said that today. Hey,
he was slipping on that.
We at the arena. I'm listening to this nigga. He said, yeah, Scotty, nigga, play defense, nigga. You a Batman. I said, hold on, this nigga said Scotty ain't top 75?
No, wait. Oh, no, I think it's because, Dennis Rodman said he would lock up LeBron James.
He said that?
and then he said Scottie Pippen something would lock up LeBron or something. I'm like, relax.
What you think about that? You think he's just capping?
Yeah, they capping.
Yeah, capping.
Yeah, they capping, bro. Come on.
Before we get you out of here, what I needed, who's your GOAT, BJ? Who's your GOAT? We get it going.
Who's my GOAT?
Who is your greatest basketball player of all time?
Of all time.
Who you GOAT and why?
I'm going to go Kobe Bryant.
Kobe.
Because he made me love the game even more. Growing up in L.A., watching Kobe win rings and, from the tights to everything, it was just, he was dialed in. So the way people feel about Michael Jordan, that's how I feel about Kobe Bryant.
Respect. See, he's giving real answers. Like when most people think about, when they talk about GOAT, they always saying, well, because this person could do this move. Yeah. But he's saying, like,
impact on my life.
The impact that he had on my life is why he is the greatest. It's not because he shot this one shot so good. It's because the way he had his shorts, the way he tied his shoes,
made me want to hoop.
Made me want to. It made me love the game. Like, you know, like, so, like, I know, like, when that Kobe situation, when Kobe passed, that really that had to hurt a lot, because this is somebody that you idolized growing up.
Yeah.
Everything about him, you know, you watched, and then you actually was able to witness him up close. Like, what kind of impact did that have on your life?
I mean, he was the reason why I made my mom wake up every morning and take me to the LA Fitness to work out at 5 o'clock, because I heard he was doing it.
Damn.
That's
like,
tough.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was having, like, I think we got invited to watch him work out one time in high school, like 5 a.m. Like, you know, so just hearing all those workouts. I remember we was going to the Compton swap meet, me and my teammate back in the day in Compton and Mingus, and we was going to buy black tights just to look like Hope.
Yeah.
Like, just everything, like the fro, like, you know, like, just, yeah, the work ethic, just the determination to never want to give up, like the drive is just different. Like, and to be here in LA and watch that, it was like, yeah, different, dog.
That's crazy, man. Just so you know, there's a lot of kids out there that was doing the same thing that you was doing with Kobe.
Yeah.
They doing it for you, man. The same way, man.
I grew up lefty, 5'9". I'm like, yo, BJ.
He did.
No bullshit.
But the only thing happened, he started drinking protein shakes and doing hella push-ups. Like, that's why he looked like Herschel Walker and all. Like, for real, he's been speaking highly of you since we started this show, months before you even came on or even reached out to come on.
We didn't even know he could be a guest.
We didn't. At first, we didn't even talk about having guests. So this is why I'm saying, like, he been, you know, speaking very highly of you. We all love your game, what you've been doing for the game of basketball itself. Not just that, but then how you've transitioned away from the game, and you've done amazing because of your mindset. You know what I'm saying? I think that's important. Do you instill these same, the mindset, the attitude, the discipline, the structure, all those things that you have experienced in your lifetime? Do you instill these things in your kids? Is this something like when you get back from overseas, or like, is it like, man, I gotta tell them this, I gotta do this?
Yeah. Yeah, man, my kids, they actually want me to go back and hoop.
Yeah.
You know, they want to see me hoop. But, man, I think just being able to keep going. I just had my kids with me at the Elite 24 a couple of weeks ago, just seeing them see me in a different light, you know, with the fashion brand. My son, Legend, he wants to take pictures now.
Yeah.
You know, he wants to be a photographer. He likes fashion. My other son, he's a lefty. He wants to be just like me. So he chain on, Rick Owens, the whole nine. But no, man, just being able to still keep going, like, you know, in this era, you know, getting a lot of love, you know, being able to tell my story on a podcast, because one day they're going to see this.
Yeah.
So, and, you know, I do this for them so that they can have different opportunities and different things that they want to do in life, because, you know, they might not want to play basketball, but hey, man, we got this fashion thing. Hey, your dad like music. Hey, you like media. You know, I got relationships with Dwight Howard. I got relationships with Gilbert Arenas. You know, so I just keep my relationships and just make sure they see it.
How was it being a father? Like, I don't, you know, for myself personally, I take pride in the fact that, you know, I'm a father and I got a chance to really make an impact on my own little tribe. You know, how does that feel like to be a father and a father figure, like that role model for your seed?
Well, for me, you know, growing up without one, you know, my dad passed when I was 8.
Oh, so, sorry to hear that.
my mom being the backbone and taking care of me and my brother. So, I think, for me, it's just giving them love. Anytime I can see them, just give them love. Just, of course, buy them whatever they want. But also, just putting them in, certain, just, I just like to see what they like. I like to see what they vibe is,
But they said they want you to hoop, man.
Huh?
They said they
They
want
want-
come on to
they
the
want me to
team.
hoop.
Yeah,
they want-
TNT.
like teaching my kids how to pray over their food.
Yeah.
Is something that, I'm trying to install right now, knowing who God is, having confidence in themselves, always staying hostile, through it all. But, believing and trusting God, I want to really install God in my kids.
Well, that's amazing, bro. I know we've been talking about wrapping up, but I did have, a couple where like dealing with, having the kids and stuff like that. As a father and, trying to instill the knowledge of who God is and what he's done in your life and just the experiences that you've had, how relieving is it when you see them actually like you said, when you're teaching them how to pray, when they're praying back, or when they say, hold up, Dad, let's make sure we pray before we eat. Like, how does that make you feel?
It feels good. I mean, they're just tapping in.
Yeah.
Like, like just anything like, hey, yo, like, they like to leave their food or, around, and then, they clean up after themselves or, not having to repeat yourself.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you have that little, you say, hey, all right now, like, and then they know what it is.
Yeah.
My kids, they like to play fight. They think I'm their friend.
Yeah.
Like, they think I'm the homie. And it's like, nah. Like my one son, I come down with a fit on. He's like, oh, look at bro. Bro think he got a fit on. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what you mean bro got a fit on? I think, yeah, I got a fit on. And then right after that, he'd be like, yo, let me get that off you. So, but nah, man, they like, it's cool, man. It's
Kids
great.
bring you so much joy, man.
Yeah.
And, they inspire you so much. And the last thing, you spoke on this. You said you lost your father, at a very young age. My son, his mom passed when he was 6. And, for me, having him full time, sometimes it is a struggle trying to understand, what he's dealing with, and how to help him deal with the loss of a parent at a young age. How did how did you handle, or what would be, some words of advice, something that I can give to my son to kind of like, I know this is, you can't obviously go back and, get your parent and stuff like that, but just to kind of like help him, with helping throughout his life, because I know he's, that got to be a very traumatic situation.
Man, well, my mom, she was the backbone, so she was very strong, and she did everything she could do. I think the one thing I will say, my mom kept one good thing my mom did do was she kept me around things I love to do. Basketball was one thing, she knew I loved to do. So she would sacrifice everything she had just to make sure that, I had the shoes, I can, go hoop. Might not have everything, but, she made sure, always had God in my life. She always tried to make sure, we had the best. Like, she moved us from LA to Orange County when I was in the 7th, 8th grade just to get, some more diverse, going to school with white kids and, being the only black kids there. So seeing things from a different angle and all, and, I think that's why I was so fearless.
Yeah.
Being able to move around and being comfortable and, always being able to have my own path because my mom was so fearless with me.
Yeah.
So, you just got to be fearless with them.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just feel like that's what really helped me. My mom, she made sure like, yo, go. Like, you want this? Like, go.
You
so
gotta go get it.
at 11, you know, rent was getting paid for, you know, doing things. So I felt like the man. Like I felt like the man of the house because I had a responsibility. So really didn't have no time to like, you know, shed tears and things like that in my life.